The showdown between the White House and Navy leadership led to the Secretary of the Navy being pushed out over the weekend. Gallagher, who had been convicted of posing with a corpse on the battlefield, will be allowed to remain in the SEALs, in line with the president's tweet. Late Wednesday, the acting Secretary of the Navy announced that Gallagher's leadership will also be allowed to keep their tridents, saying in a written statement, "I have determined that any failures in conduct, performance, judgment, or professionalism exhibited by these officers be addressed through other administrative measures as appropriate." Janessa Goldbeck is a Marine veteran with the Truman National Security Project. She says taking this case out of the hands of commanders sends a message, especially to those who would want to come forward in the future.
I think that the message that this sends is that those who come forward are not necessarily going to be taken seriously and might even have their own careers threatened. It completely undermines our military justice system and sends a signal that if you go above the heads of your superiors, if you go to Fox News and Twitter, you might be able to exonerate yourself at the expense of your peers and what's right.
The action flies in the face of efforts by the head of the San Diego-based Naval Special Warfare, Rear Admiral Colin Green. Green pressed for the review boards as part of an effort to restore good order and discipline after a series of embarrassing headlines for the SEALs.
A review board of SEALs making a decision about this case is the appropriate next step, and it's disappointing to see the president undermine his leadership in this way.
The action by the acting secretary brings to an end the formal process for Gallagher and Lieutenant Jacob Portier, Lieutenant Commander Robert Breisch, and Lieutenant Thomas McNeil, who all faced being ousted from the SEALs. Steve Walsh, KPBS News.